Well, it was great to get going, and I think it started early with completing the pass for a first down early, and Coach started about starting fast. And this is a team that we wanted to start fast against. And I thought the offensive line did a great job. I thought the receivers made plays all day. The running backs ran the ball hard, and it makes my job really easy when all those factors come into play.
Coach talked about producing on first down. Was that a big point of emphasis going into this game?
Absolutely. It was a big point of emphasis to produce on first down, especially against this team that's pretty stout against the run and against the play-action pass. And so we wanted to get off to a good start on every possession. And so far, I mean, throughout the game, we did a pretty good job of that.
Did you think, I don't even know what to call it, your wildcat reverse pass to Bo, the touchdown?
Right.
Do you think that was maybe the turning point of the game? It seemed like after that, you guys couldn't miss offense or defense.
You know, I thought we had a lot of production before that, but that definitely gave us a jolt of energy, and you saw it throughout the sideline. And from there, we were kind of having a party out there. You know, everything was going well, and we were running the ball well, and it just continued throughout the rest of the game.
The Cowboys teams in the 90s, they had all these weapons, but you always heard Troy Aikman talk about Jay Novacek, kind of a safety blanket.
Mm-hmm.
Is Tony Moiaki maybe becoming your safety blanket, a guy that can make a great play, but if things break down, you look to him?
Well, he's doing a great job for us, and he's a guy that consistently goes out there, works hard, and you see him week in and week out for at least the last 3 weeks make plays. And so he just has to keep working hard, and I think that he's a guy that can hopefully come into that role.
Matt, can you talk a little bit just about 450 some odd yards? And I'm certain you've already addressed it. But you were facing maybe one of the tough defenses you faced all year long.
Right.
What were you able to do today that was so different from any of the 2 games before?
I think we just executed well, you know, and I said this before, the offensive line did a great job. We got ahead on first and second down, which put us into manageable third down situations. We hit some big plays. The receivers made big plays throughout the day, and it's just one of those things where we really came together as an offensive unit. And then you get the defense playing the way that they did, and the special teams continues to step up week in and week out. I mean, it's a great feeling to come in here in the locker room and be 3-0.
What's Dexter? I mean, when you look at him, he's this little guy with great speed, and he keeps showing each week something else he can do.
Right. Well, he's also got a great voice. I don't know if you've heard him sing, but he's a pretty good singer. No, Dexter's a guy that, as you guys watch and see each and every week, that he's pretty special. You know, he's got great physical talent, and he's a guy that works hard. He never complains, and we're lucky to have him on the team.
Do you have to throw to him as little as he is when he's going down the field? I mean, is there, you know, with him a certain way that you kind of have to target, or can he just leap up and grab anything?
Well, I think about underhanding it sometimes just because of the lower projection on the ball. But, yeah, he's a guy that's got great ball skills and can go up and get the ball, and he made quite a few plays a day that was outstanding for us.
Matt, you said last week that when Todd decided to go for the 4th and 1, that kind of energized the whole offense. Right. You guys did a lot of that today, a lot of aggressiveness. What did today and sort of that mentality say to the offense and the players?
It just gives us confidence as players. You know, in the huddle, you can see it in the linemen's eyes and the running backs and everybody. They get energized. They get excited about, you know, being aggressive, going for certain plays, making big plays downfield, and that's what it's all about. You know, being excited about what you're doing, and we did that today.
How much do you like having a head coach? I don't know if Charlie is as aggressive or kind of willing to gamble as Todd is, but how much do you like having a coaching staff who kind of likes to roll the dice?
It's great. It's great, and when it works, it's awesome.
How much, I'm not trying to knock last year's line, but how much better is this offensive line, this protection, this scheme as a whole for you as a quarterback from what you dealt with last year?
Well, we're playing well right now, you know, and I think it's the balanced attack that we've had. I think we had 39 runs today or something like that. I'm not sure, but that balanced attack keeps that defense honest, you know, and the offensive line's doing a great job, and we're mixing and matching with run the ball well and then play action pass, and it really helps us.
Matt, after going through what you did last year, what does 3-0 feel like? You alluded to it while ago.
Feels great. I mean, you know, winning ball games is what the NFL is all about, and there's a lot of guys in this locker room that went through that tough year last year in the adversity, and to be 3-0 at this point, we're all excited, and we're going to enjoy this one. But like I've said before, and like Coach continues to you know, tell us is, hey, we're not satisfied at 3-0, and there's a long season left to go. We have 13 more games, and so we're not going to be happy. We're just going to keep working.
Is that where maybe some of your leadership comes into play with your time in New England, where even when you weren't playing, you were on some teams that won a lot of games, but weren't yet satisfied? Is that something you maybe add to these guys that have been with the Chiefs for their whole careers and haven't experienced it, to where you can teach them, don't be satisfied yet?
You'd like to think so. I mean, that's something that I think a lot of these veteran guys in our locker room right now have to continue to, point out to those young guys that, hey, we've had a little success, but this is a long season, and we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but we just have to keep working hard, making progress, and build off this performance.
And Matt, how good was Tony's touchdown catch?
It's pretty great. Pretty great. Is that even like something I should say? It was amazing. I mean, it really was, to go up and one-handed catch. I mean, and you always love to see that as a quarterback. So I think it's just the flea flicker. Called it the flea flicker. So it was great. Thank you.